This video contains descriptive audio. An animated narrator appears on the screen standing in front of an office building.
Powers of attorney, tips and considerations.
The scene changes to the building lobby, where the narrator waits for an elevator.
Powers of attorney are uniquely helpful. You can appoint someone you trust to manage your finances and personal care decisions, if ever you become mentally incapable.
The narrator is now sitting in her office, reviewing information as it flashes on her computer monitor.
There are a few different ways you can make your power of attorney. You can do it yourself. You can use our free kit, or use the Community Legal Education Ontario's website tool that walks you through it step by step. If your situation is straightforward, you can feel good about making your power of attorney yourself, without a lawyer.
The scene changes to a lawyer's office. The narrator walks in as the lawyer is seated behind his desk consulting with a client.
However, it's best to consult with a lawyer if you have questions, or if your affairs are complicated, like running or owning a business, having a complicated family situation, or owning property in another province or country.
The narrator is looking at a file in the file room, while two lawyers are in deep discussion.
Did you know there are two kinds of powers of attorney?
Outside the file room, the narrator is standing by a large monitor which displays the kinds of powers of attorney.
One is for your property and covers money and assets, such as your house or business, and one is for personal care. This one covers aspects of your personal life, such as healthcare, living arrangements, and more.
The scene changes to a meeting room, where the narrator is joined by Andrew at a conference table. The requirements for making a power of attorney are displayed on a whiteboard on the wall.
To make a power of attorney, you must be mentally capable, at least 18 years old, to make a power of attorney for property, and at least 16 years old, to make a power of attorney for personal care. Think carefully about who you want to be your attorney. Talk to the person or people in advance. It's important to make sure they agree to be your attorney and understand your wishes.
Peter enters the meeting room, sitting down to review the paperwork with Andrew.
You should choose a person you trust to act in your best interests, such as your spouse, a family member, or a good friend. You may want to include a triggering clause so that your power of attorney only takes effect when you are mentally incapable. Otherwise, your chosen attorney can legally start acting on your behalf right away. Did you know? Your power of attorney takes effect as soon as it's signed and witnessed. Once your power of attorney is signed and witnessed, keep it in a safe place.
The scene changes to a bedroom, where Andrew is showing Peter a metal combination safe where the power of attorney is kept.
And make sure your attorney knows where it is, if they should need to retrieve it.
The scene changes to a bank parking lot where the narrator stands outside. Then the scene changes to show Peter inside, speaking to a teller.
It's a good idea to speak to your bank about your power of attorney before your attorney needs to act, as they may have questions you need to answer. Did you know you can name more than one attorney, and that they can either be required to make decisions together or separately without having to act together? You can also include a substitute attorney, someone who can step in on your behalf should the first person you chose be unable or unwilling to act. In this digital age, consider keeping details of your digital estate with your completed power of attorney, such as usernames and passwords to help your attorney access key information.
Examples of passwords to share are mobile unlock codes, laptop, social media accounts, and email passwords.
To learn more about why you should consider making a power of attorney, and to get our free kit, visit ontario.ca/power of attorney.